Hello, Tuesday, October 25th. Teresa and I are out in the garden getting hit by spider webs. And our string beans, she sang last rites. They gave us so many delicious string beans this year. We were shocked. It was a late crop that we set. And oh my gosh, they were so good. So many string beans. We have bags frozen now. Never thought we would have that in our first season.
Pick up more.
And she's picking more. Look at string beans. No, look, they have never seen what a string bean looks like. You look like a string bean with that shirt on. So, and then she grew marigolds that didn't have flowers till the very end of the season.
Yeah.
Let me show you the lettuce. We got lettuce and spinach growing here. Unshored. She said unshored. It's about 70 degrees today. It's humid. Oh my gosh. And of course, we're so proud of our asparagus. It keeps going. And check out these guys, how big they got since we put them in. The weather got cool and they said, whoop, let's grow. Any heads yet, guys? No, the leaves are curling around. They have to kind of curl around the centers and then they'll form heads. Got broccoli and cauliflower. Let's move on down. And we had a lot of trouble with our carrots this year, but they seem okay right now. And yeah, the beets are, they look okay. Not great, but okay. And you can see she mulched with grass in between. And the ornamental cabbages, they're pretty. Look how nice they came up. Nice color. It's just the bed. It's just got a cover crop in the bed, and we just threw the cabbage in there. And then this one just has a cover crop. And then this one has a cover crop. But that's all the beds we made in our first year of gardening, year one. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3. There's 4 beds on this side. 4 beds on that side. So 8 beds. We got 8 beds in our first year. So it's about 2 beds a month. Considering we had to take out all the bad grass and to turn the clay, put the wood frames in, all the wood chips. I think that's fantastic. All the compost. My gosh, Teresa stole all my compost. She is a thief, a composting thief. Let me show you that. I'll show you what we did today too. And here's the spider.
Orb web.
Here he is. It won't focus on her. Not a good spot. So the compost pile cooled off because we had several days of cool weather and then got too wet because we got rain. So I just turned it all and put it over here. Of course, she threw more stuff on top. Look at that baby cooking now. It's in the red. 152. That thing was about up here and cooked down half. So we'll show you what I'm going to do to winterize my pile because I went compost all winter long here. And we took the center post out. So one of the things, there was a fence here if you remember. So what we did was we doubled the size of the bed. And that helps maintain the heat in the bed more. So we're going to grow big beds, more work to turn. All right, so anyhow, we got a nice pile of compost going again. There's good stuff in there already. So over here in the orchard, we were working out here since the last time. Oh, and this is the potato bed. The ground cover's coming up in here, and the deer keep coming in. I don't know on the camera if you could see the deer tracks. The deer keep eating it. The winter rye. So back here on the orchard, we're laying it out. Now the square line came down, so we got a square corner. We're about 2-3 posts short if anybody's got any extra posts. So I put these posts up along the back, and then today Teresa and I hung this wire metal fence. Can you see the fence? Yeah, so we got a staple here, here, and here. We hang these, we put screws in temporarily because we're only 2 people, so we can't hold that fence. And what I actually did was I take a post and I lean it here against the fence and down here on the ground on an angle to hold it, and I do that every like 3rd one. Then I bend it around here like that and put these screws in, and you can see how this wire is right up to the screw because I'm pulling it from that end. I'm pulling it in that direction to keep it tight. And then she puts a screw on the bottom, and then I come back and put these staples in. Just fence staples. So this is all in now. This, I'm facing south right now. Okay, so northwest is right there where these trees are. So the wind's predominantly going to come from the northwest here and blow the leaves from those trees right at me, meaning it's going to hit this fence. So we're going to go down here and we're going to put little fences and catch the leaves in there. And hopefully we can catch enough leaves up to here, 3-4 feet high. And when the trees are young and in there, it'll act as a wind block in the wintertime. And then in the summer, it'll give me tons and tons of leaves to mix with all this grass, because I get too much green for the compost piles and not enough brown. So I should be able to catch a lot of leaves on, this is 70 some feet now across, so 70 feet worth. So I'll have a ton of leaves to mix in, and hopefully I'll have them all year. So when she catches all those leaves for me, what I'll do is I'll put a trash can down, a plastic one, and I'll put 8, 10, 12 inches of leaves in the bottom of the can. Then I'll take the weed whacker and spin it in there and chop all those leaves up. And then on the compost pile over there, it'll be in quarters. Then there'll be four bins. One bin will be all chopped up leaves, just ready for me to mix with the compost. But this will be the reserve at the back. I got a little bit of straw left. That's going to go when I plant the potatoes. We'll put 12 inches of straw over the potatoes. Growing my own straw now. That's still some dirt. That was the horse manure pile, completely used up. How nice and green the grass is around the horse manure pile. Anyhow, everything is ready. It's the end of October. We'll be ordering trees. We've been saving seeds. We saved some hot pepper seeds yesterday, and get ready to take these string beans down. That'll all be composted. Now we leave the roots in the ground, and when we take these out and those out, we'll just cut it off at the ground and leave the roots and everything in there to decay right in the ground. It'll just make the soil richer. And with all the compost, when we first started here, there were absolutely no worms. And now we've got tons and tons of worms. The red wigglers. So
I don't know that they're red wigglers.
she don't know that they're red wigglers. I got in trouble. I'm getting yelled at. Anyhow, they're earthworms. They're worms. I don't care. They're doing their job.
Yeah.
Anyhow, so that's the end of October update for you. Maybe in November, as we move along with the orchard, maybe I'll give you another update. I got to get a few more posts. I don't know if I have enough fencing, and I certainly don't have the top part. We're going to make it taller. Right now it's 5 feet tall. For deer, we want to go probably 7 or 8 feet high. So there'll be extensions put on every one of those posts. That's actually a cheaper way for us to do it than trying to get 12-foot posts. All right, so till next time, it's Charlie and Teresa in our garden. Thank you.